down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the long-time duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there at Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. On the wing, Giannis. From the arc, Prince can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. Towns finds Anunoby. Drains it from beyond the arc.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Out to Bridges. Here's Hart. Off target from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lillard misses. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Outside, Towns. Anunoby passes to Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Milwaukee is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Prince outside. Pass to Giannis. Back to Prince. Kuzma kicks to Prince. The train. It's rebounded by Brunson. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And it's all knotted up.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
Brunson against Lillard. Outside, Towns. It's up a 3. Kuzma pulls it in. 1:58 left to play in the first. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Now Kuzma. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. So for the Knicks, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Now here's Brunson. No scoring in this one. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Nice shot by Portis.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nobody near Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hart the pass to Towns. Now Achua. Pass to McBride. The kick out to Towns. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Portis. Lillard surveying the D. Kuzma, right side. He got it up, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good, close contest so far as we finish. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Now here is Robinson. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. It's Portis high post. Giannis sets a screen for Portis, and it's Trent in the corner. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now, here's Achua. Still yet to score. Robinson up top, defended by Portis. Here's Payne. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Porter. And here's Payne. Robinson a screen on Porter. Over in the corner, McBride. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 5. Giannis with it. Bridges covering. Trent can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Lillard with the bucket.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's Achua. Hasn't made one yet. There's a screen by Achua. Here's McBride, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Pass to Achua. Robinson a screen on Antetokounmpo. Achua kicks to Bridges. Achua the pass to McBride. On the top of the key. Lillard with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Now Bridges, after Taurean Prince's 3-pointer that didn't go. Robinson misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Kuzma. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to McBride. Here's Bridges. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
From deep, Prince. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Back to McBride. Robinson a screen on Lillard. Back to Achua. Pass to Bridges. Here's McBride. A 3-pointer off the mark. It's Prince on the wing. Covered by Achua. Antetokounmpo, no good. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee in control with the night. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a...
Oh, where did that come from?
Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. He's got 9. And Kuzma has it in the corner. The 3-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 7. It's Hart on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kuzma outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
All Kuzma needed was the basketball. His feet were planted. He was ready on the catch.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Prince has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lopez outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. It's Brunson, top of the key. Takes a 3. New York, no good that time either. Bucks leading by 10. Lillard from deep 3-point land. Rebounded by Hart. For New York, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Towns, the pass to Bridges. And it's Hart penetrating. Here's Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The Knicks shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be a Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And the Knicks making a change here. Achua's checked in. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Brunson kicks to Achua. Back to Brunson. Here's Hart. No good from outside. Bucks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Prince against Hart. Prince dishes to Giannis. And count it from 19 feet away. Antetokounmpo's got his first points in this one. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Bridges for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard, the pass to Trent. Puts up a 3. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Trent. Lillard's got 12 in the game. Towns with it. Out-guarded by Giannis. Bridges kicks to Towns. Hart with a screen on Lopez. Back to Bridges. They need this one. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here's Prince outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Towns sets the pick for Hart. From past the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Lillard with the bucket.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Bucks. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 15 going in. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Knicks now. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward. Clock at 6. Here's McBride. Offline with his 3.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Shoots the 3. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Stolen by Robinson. Trent outside. Goes up on the high post. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Hands it from downtown.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Porter passes to Green. There's the triple. Stolen by Robinson. Unhindered, going all the way. Misses the 3. Bucks leading by 15. On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Towns. There's Porter with the 3. And the Bucks miss again. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Payne. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Portis for 3. Robinson pulls it in. New York shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
And stolen by Payne. Robinson down low. Defended by Trent. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. The kick out to Anunoby. Left side, Towns. And Hart has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to town. Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining.
And here is Prince,
2 minutes.
trying to end the drought. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. 1:53 left in the game. Bridges against Prince. Bridges kicks to Towns for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Prince with the ball. Bridges covering. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Towns a screen on Lillard. From deep, Brunson. The rebound by the Bucks.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Kuzma. They get it back. Prince fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Now here's Lillard. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Pass to Hart. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Brunson, good.
You love to see Karl Anthony Towns with the great decision-making. Passes up a scoring opportunity to find a teammate.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. Brunson with it, picked up by Tatum. Pass to Bridges. Now Towns lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by White. Holiday taking his time here. 4-3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Outside Anunoby. Brown with the steal. Now Tatum. He's covered by Hart. Outside White. Tatum a screen on Bridges. A deep 3. White can't hit. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Brown passes to Holiday. White on the wing. Outside Holiday. The kick out to White. 6 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns passes to Brunson. Back to Towns. The 3. And the Knicks miss again.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Tatum way outside. Again, the miss by Boston.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Hart can't hit. The Celtics have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. The kick to Tatum from downtown. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Porzingis. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum from long range. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Ryan, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Pass to White. Three-pointer, Holiday. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Hart. The kick out to Brunson. It's stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And it's Tatum missing. New York trailing. Anunoby on the take. Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. New York again can't hit. Holiday with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Holiday finds Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Tatum against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brown for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby on the wing. White with the steal. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Holiday. Sinks it from distance.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Pass to Bridges to stop the drought. And And it falls all over the rim and in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Can't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston out in front, up 6. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Celtics lead.
Outside Craig. Back to Tatum. Out left to the wing. Outside Craig. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Bridges. Payne with it. Now Horford defending. Out to Bridges. Payne against Craig. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. The shot by Payne, no good. Celtics lead by 6. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's McBride. Still without a bucket. Tatum with a steal. Pass to Hauser. And it's New York with a rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Bridges outside. Back to Payne. Up top, Robinson. Shot clock at 6. McBride passes to Achua. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. And here's Craig. The kick to Tatum. Hauser passes to Tatum. Here's Hauser from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Achua with it. Achua with the dunk.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball forward.
Boston leading by 4. Knocks it loose. Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. To the paint.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Now here's Achua. McBride with it. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Tatum.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Got a line change here for Boston. Now here's White. He's scoreless. Left side, Porzingis. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Outside, Holiday. Jacks up at 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Holiday against Brunson. Towns, a screen on Holiday. Kicks it out, Towns. The 3. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Towns.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Porzingis is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Count ball. Jump ball.
Fires for three. Drains the triple. McBride's got 5.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Back to White. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Achua with a screen on Holiday. Here's Brunson outside. Hauled in by Brown.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Outside Porzingis. To the left wing. Here's Cornette. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from 3. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what we're seeing from Miles McBride.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City. Playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
5 to shoot. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart to the inside. Towns. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Holiday, here we go. Pass to White. The kick to Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. 3-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Tatum from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 3. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Pritchard's checked in for White. Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Stolen by Bridges. On the break. Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Pass to Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Hart from long range. The rebound, Celtics. Holiday passes to Tatum. It's stolen by Hart. In transition.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Towns for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 5 now.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Brown, a screen on Hart. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Back to Tatum. 3-pointer. Austin again missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. From deep. Towns passes to Bridges. Hart, the open shot. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes a 3. No luck on that one.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And the basket by Bridges.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Porzingis. The kick to Tatum to halt the run. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. 35 seconds left in the third. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
And they double up Porzingis. Down low.
22.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Tatum, a screen on Brunson. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. There's the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 3-pointer, Holiday. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York going into the break up. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Precious Achiuwa is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Towns. 3-pointer, no good. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Craig. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's McBride. That 3's off the mark. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Off target with the 3. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. It's stolen by Tatum. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Not going to go that time. Achiuwa with some nice D. Anunoby for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. And for the Celtics, they're shooting only 27% for today's game. Tatum passes to Craig. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Holiday's checked in for Craig.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Anunoby. Inside. Tatum with a steal. Outside Holiday for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's McBride. And the Knicks miss again. Celtics trail by 12. Hauser passes to Tatum. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Now here's McBride. Towns outside. Pass to Kolek. Shot clock at 5. Achua for 3. Nice D from Tatum. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. From the arc. Drops in the 3.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
McBride. Pass to Kolek. Anunoby finds Achua. The 3 ball. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Hauser passes to Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum with another miss. New York leading by 6. Here's McBride. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Pass to Horford. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum with another miss. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So both teams changing it up here. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth. And here's Brunson from the arc. He's off on that one. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. White on the wing. Kick out to Brown. Holiday from long range. Connects from downtown.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Back to Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. Count it! 52 seconds left in the game. Brown passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Yeah! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And man, does Holiday hustle out there. I mean, he keeps plays going with his activity.
Now here's Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside, Brown. Holiday finds Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Here's White. Towns with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
So New York wins it. I'm sure they would have. Thanks, Alec. Great.
offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the small forward.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
White the pass to Tatum. And they come right back with their own three. Pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Kuzma. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lillard against Holiday. Lets it go with a three. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Holiday. Prince outside. They shoot again. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Now Tatum after the missed three from Lopez. And the shot goes in.
You can't exhale at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
Prince misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Tatum with the screen on Prince. White dishes to Tatum. White the pass to Holiday. This one for three. And it's White missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Tatum on him. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Lillard. Porzingis with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Out to White. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 5. To the wing on the left. It's Prince on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. Taurean Prince, and that's good.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum. From the arc. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Oh, we got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. He was all alone on that one.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Brown against Porter. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Pass to Hauser over Trent. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Bucks trail. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Lillard wide open. And another three for Milwaukee.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Tatum looking around. The tray. Boston. No good that time either.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
At the end of one, a closely... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Horford. Torrey Craig is out there with Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the three slot. Trent gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart a defense with his passing.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now, here's Craig. Pass to Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
From deep, Trent. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston trailing. Left side, Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. From deep, Trent. Good on the triple. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Craig can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 4. The three ball. Trent can't hit. For Boston, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drive. Three-pointer. Carries it from three-point range. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Porter kicks to Trent. Outside Portis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Left side, Horford. Pass to Hauser for the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
Smart pass by Porter, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Pass to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Here's Hauser, guarded by Green. Horford with the screen on Green. Hauser the pass to Horford. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Horford against Green. Portis a screen on Horford. And here's Green outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And here's Trent outside. The long distance three is buried. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. Outside, Horford. Celtics passing it around. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jacks up a 3. Trent can't hit. Celtics trail by 12. Left side, Horford. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there at Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Heck, even remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Boy, they're still together.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
Stolen by Prince. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Lillard misses. Celtics trail by 12. White the pass to Tatum. 90 seconds now into the second half. The 3. Offensive rebound. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 9 points here in the second half. Lillard the pass to Lopez. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Prince on the wing. Good on the 3-point shot. Prince has got 6.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Brown. Lopez passes to Kuzma. Fires the 3. And it's White with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
White against Prince. And White kicks to Brown. And here's Tatum for three. No good on the shot.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Beyond the arc. Lillard misses. Celtics trail by 12. The kick out to Holiday. White looking around. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Porzingis passes to Brown. The three from Tatum. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Prince's shot is good.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
It's White on the wing. Defended by Prince. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Milwaukee leading by 15. Lopez outside. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. White drives in. Fires from deep. Tatum with another miss.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Kuzma with the screen for Lillard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside White. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point land. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Lillard from outside. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Pritchard in at the one spot. Connects from three-point range. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Portis for three. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 14. Tatum finds Horford. And they will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
The Bucks making a change here. Rollins is checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Al Horford. Hits it from three-point range.
Beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Outside Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
A three of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
And it's Giannis missing. Boston's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And Tatum puts up a deep three. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Green. Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 11. The Celtics working the ball around now. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hauser misses. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Green taking his time here. Got us a screen on Tatum. And it's Green missing. Boston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Tatum no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Trent outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Tatum on the wing. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Here's Hauser, guarded by Green. Here's Shireman. Boston again missing. Milwaukee leading by 14. The deep three from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Gary Trent Jr.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Lillard dishes to Prince. There's the three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Phenomenal playmaking instincts from Holiday, getting the ball to a ready shooter on time and on target.
And so the Bucks take the win. Even early up. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Ryan Anderson here alongside. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Towns outside. The 3 is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Bridges misses. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Let's go with a 3. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
3-pointer, Bridges. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. The 3 from Prince. No good there. Bridges with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Lillard comes with a double. Hart passes to Brunson. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Back to Prince. Now Lillard. Launches it. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick-and-roll set.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, you'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Towns. Hart with a screen on Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Towns passes to Hart. Anunoby against Lillard. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Hart from long range. New York no good that time either. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Hart passes to Bridges. Now Towns. Antetokounmpo covering. Outside Hart. Back to Towns. From behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Hart passes to Towns. And here's Brunson from the arc. Nails it from 3.
You can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Pass to Lopez. And another miss by Milwaukee. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Prince. Gets the 3 to fall. Prince has got 6.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Prince against Bridges. Shot from the wing. And he drops that one in.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
For three, here's Lillard. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges outside. Here's the pick. Pass to Hart. Anunoby with it. This one for three. That one doesn't drop. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up by 4. Don't go. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Trent for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 4. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful. And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine, easy reading here for him.
Achua with a screen on Porter. Here's Payne. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Payne's gotten his first points in this one.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people want it to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. BA?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Bridges, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Achua for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 7. On the wing, Green fires from deep. The rebound by Bridges.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Achua passes to Robinson. Outside Achua. Back to Robinson. Over Portis. New York again can't hit.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to McBride. 4-3. New York no good that time either. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And the Bucks miss again. Knicks trail by 7. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Portis, the pass to Trent. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The shot by Payne, no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
Payne against Porter. Now here's Payne. Defense right on it. Achua can't hit.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Pass to Achua. That's tipped. Portis with the steal. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. And here's Green from the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Screen by Robinson. To win the cold spell. New York, again, can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Pass to Payne. Lets the three fly. Great D that time from Porter.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
The shot by Payne, no good. Outside, Green takes the three. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 19 points. Appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
So on the floor for New York, we've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Towns a screen on Prince. And Bridges, here we go. Pass to Brunson. Here's the three. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Lillard with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Kuzma for three. That one is off. Knicks trail by 16. Towns passes to Bridges. There's the drive. Back to Towns. From the wing. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Towns.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, BA. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And Anunoby for three. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo is... Here's Prince. There's the triple. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Oh, they get a hand on it. It was stolen by Lillard. Antetokounmpo for three. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 14. Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. For three, here's Lillard. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 9 points.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
Brunson on the drive. Three-pointer. And Towns with the three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh,
It's just, you just don't practice that. What is that?
Hart from long range. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Lillard fires away from way outside. Towns with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
The three from Prince. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
New York, again, can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 17. The three from Prince. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. He's got 9.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Hart. From deep. On target from range.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Takes a 3. Bridges misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The 3 from Prince. And the three-pointer goes. Prince has got 12 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Kuzma finds Prince. And so it's Milwaukee ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've had All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's McBride. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Trent for 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. And again, the Knicks missing. The Bucks leading by 20. Outside, Green. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside McBride. Pass to Achua. Back to McBride. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Releases. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Lets the 3 fly. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Trent on the wing. There's the 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Kolek. The 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Green against Anunoby. Porter a screen. Green for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Achua with a screen on Green. Jacks up a three. And again, the Knicks missing. The Bucks leading by 20. Fires from deep. Buries it from three.
When you see how Giannis scans the floor, it's actually easy at his size, involving his guys and showing his ability to pick the defense apart.
New York, no good that time either. Milwaukee's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Green with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Kolek. He's guarded by Porter. From deep. And Kolek gets it to go. Kolek's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Knicks trail by 20.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Pass to Kolek to the left side wing. Here's McBride. Counted from distance. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Outside Anunoby. Hits the trifecta.
OG Anunoby. 3.
Now the Bucks with it. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Green for 3. Achua with the rebound. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Anunoby on the wing. Over Green. And Anunoby gets it to go. On the assist by Achua. Up top, Porter lets it fly, and the jumper is on the mark, and the Bucks lead by 17.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So this one belongs to the Bucks, showing that they're the far superior team. All right, Allie, thank you.
Good rebound.
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I can always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in its small forward. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Towns against White. Hart with a screen on White. That's a 2 from Towns. Another miss by Towns.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Boston again missing. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. White left side. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's White. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in. Here's White. 6-point game. Pass to Tatum. Back to White. From outside the arc. That shot off. Bridges with some nice defense. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And stolen by Achua. And Hart has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Boston's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. White finds Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Bridges with the steal. Here's Hart. Traps in the tray. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Now Achua following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Three-pointer. Hart, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Bridges, no one around him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
So it's New York now. after the basket by Boston.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
White drives in. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Brunson against Howard. Fires from the corner. And the shot falls short this time. And so White will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 6. Pass to Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Oh, good with the triple. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. From deep, Brunson. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Outside, White. Knocks down the 3 ball. White's got 5 points so far. It could go. That one, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Bridges out there with Achua. Then it's Payne, then it's Robinson, and it's McBride in at the shooting guard position.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Payne gets a wide open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Now here is Horford. Nothing on the board. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Takes the 3. Boston grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Celtics passing it around. Here's Hauser. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Here's Achua. Drills the three-pointer. Achua's got the game tied up here for New York.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pass to Pritchard. The 3. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Payne with it. Now Achua. Here's McBride. And the 3 off target. Horford the pass to Craig. Back to Horford. Poked away. Bridges with the steal. From downtown. And no good that time. Boston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. The Knicks shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And McBride gets it to go. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Vito Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Pass to Achua. Bridges a screen on Craig. 4 on the clock. Shoots. Bridges misses.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Launches a 3. Robinson pulls it in. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. McBride's shot is off. Boston's going to need even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Here's Pritchard. No good from outside. Now McBride. For 3, Bridges. New York, no good that time either.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Payne. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Boston trailing. A 3-ball. Cranes the 3-pointer. Porzingis has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Boston.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And White kicks to Holiday. Pass to White. Lets it go from deep.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Runs in the pass to Hart. Offline with his 3. Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Holiday finds Porzingis. And here's Tatum for 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 11.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The kick out to Brown. Off target with his 3.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it's good for 2.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges with it. Picked up by Brown. Bridges attacking. Pass to Hart. 1:10 left to play in the third. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Here's White. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks leading by 4. Hart kicks to Brunson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. White the pass to Tatum. Out to White. Now Tatum from deep. Offensive rebound. Over in the corner. Brown. This ball movement by Boston. White the pass to Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Celtics.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
On the wing, Anunoby. Bridges against White. The 3. Bridges misses. Up in time. Doesn't get it to drop for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Miles McBride. Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Kolek in at the 1. Here's the Celtics with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Now here is Robinson. Here's McBride. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Out left to the wing to take the lead. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
McBride passes to Towns, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. A shot by Pritchard, no good. New York leading by 4. Pass to McBride. Over Tatum. McBride's shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You gotta really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
White against Bridges. Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Out to Porzingis. And it's all evened up.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
With a screen on Porzingis. A deep 3 from Towns. And Tatum pulls it down.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's White. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. On the wing, Bridges. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Tatum dishes to Holiday. Outside Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. No good on the quick 3. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Outside, Towns. Bridges for 3. A rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's White on the wing. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Towns, a screen on Howard. From deep, Brunson. The rebound by the Celtics. Tries to save it. Up top, Anunoby. Releases. New York, no good that time either.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Hart kicks to Towns. And here's Brunson outside. Misses the 3.
In the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And play stops. A whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Towns for 3, and it falls.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot.
Thank you for that, Dick.
talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Here's Prince. Gets the 3 ball to go.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brown. Pass to White. The 3 ball. Giannis with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Lopez with it. Fires the 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Beyond the arc. And White hits from deep.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Kick out to Brown. Holiday passes to White. Back to Holiday. White on the wing. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Allie, thank you. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Prince against White. Outside Tatum. Lopez with the steal. The 3 from Prince. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Again, the miss by Boston.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
For 3. And it's Lillard. That time on the assist by Lopez.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Outside White. Back to Porzingis. Stolen. Lopez for 3. Lillard outside. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Lillard, no good. Celtics trail by 8. White, the pass to Brown. Porzingis for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Lopez for 3. Offensive board. Pass to Prince. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Boston, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. White for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Bucks with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard looking around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Prince. Takes the 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Puts up a 3. Prince grabs the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Kuzma, that's good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Lillard against Holiday. Lopez for 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Prince can't hit. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Kuzma from deep 3-point range. Boston pulls it in. It's Brown on the wing. He drops it from range.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Count the basket! And so it's Milwaukee. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the floor for Milwaukee. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Pass to Porter. Now Trent. The 3 is up. Hauser grabs the board. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Let's go with a 3. Pritchard, no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And here's Green from the arc. They get it back. Trent outside. Another shot. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Tatum from long range. Porter pulls it in. The Bucks leading by 10. On the wing, Green. And the three-pointer goes. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by Boston. The Bucks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Porter from outside. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Craig. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
And the basket by Trent. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. Yeah.
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Green covering. From the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
This one for 3. What a make! Giannis for 3.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer off the mark.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Porter gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
There's Tatum with the three. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Porter. Pass to Trent. From behind the arc. Porter's shot is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Milwaukee leading by 16. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Prince against White. Holiday passes to White. Outside Tatum. 4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. It's Prince on the wing. Over White. Prince can't hit.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leaner?
Brown with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. All by himself. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3. Outside Holiday. Fires for 3. On target from range. Holiday's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Lopez. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Celtics trail by 16. And here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. From downtown. Sinks the tray. Holiday's got 6.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Back to Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th assist in this one. White on the wing. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Prince will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Fires the 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Taurean Prince making the jump shot look easy right there. Boy, is he confident.
Outside White. And the 3 off target. The Bucks leading by 19. Lillard outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. White against Prince. The 3 is up. White can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Holiday against Lillard. Tatum inside. Back to Holiday. White on the wing. Launches a 3. And it's White again missing. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Shoots from the baseline. Prince can't hit. Celtics trail by 19. Pass to Tatum. White against Antetokounmpo. White, the pass to Holiday. Again, the miss by Boston. And for the Bucks, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Tatum. It's White with a drive. Back to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. To get back on track. Again, the miss by Boston.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And for Boston, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. Holiday finds White. Now here's Brown. The three. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. White's got 6.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And that one's good. Here's Holiday. He has 6. Outside Tatum. No good on the 3. Kuzma for 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling confident. 18-point lead. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Celtics trail by 18. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, small forward. Tatum a screen on Trent. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hauser. There's the triple. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Trent's shot is off. Trent's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. The Bucks leading by 18. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Trent for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
From deep. Horford with some nice D. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Now Horford. Pass to Pritchard. 4-3. Again, the miss by Boston. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pure from three-point range.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Horford, a screen on Trent. Here's Hauser. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Porter's shot is off.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Over to the left wing. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 21. Lets it go from deep. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Tatum from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Porter from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Horford passes to Hauser. Pass to Tatum. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 8 now. And here's Green from the arc. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. Left side Porter from downtown. That shot no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Hauser passes to Horford. Misses the three. And so Trent will bring it up for the Bucks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Drills it from deep. Green's got 6 here in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
There's Tatum with the three. Again, the miss by Boston.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Can they get it? It's hauled in by Portis.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the basket by Trent.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Hauser tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Launches it from deep. No good. So it's Boston now. Outside Tatum. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Puts up a deep three. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always.